Good morning, folks. How we doing? I know it's 9:30. Well, excuse me, 9:38. I'm a little bit late here this morning. Fell asleep in my recliner last night. Woke up about 3:30 in the morning, cold, freezing. And so I got up, went to bed. I woke up and I was like, the house is quiet. 8:30 in the morning. Everybody was gone. And then my boss said, I am not moving today. And I said, yes, you are. Got in my hot tub. Got my coffee going. Drinking some of my coffee now. I still take my medicine. I hate taking medicines, but it's like, whatever. All right, so I thought we had a little bit of fun today. We're going to read some crazy laws that are still on the books today. Okay? Crazy laws. Yeah. And some of them you're just like, really? Obviously, some dummy tried it, and this is why they had to have them on the books in the first place. So, let's start with Miss Alabama here. It's illegal to drive blindfolded. Let's not even ask why. I'm sure somebody did something stupid, okay, and they got caught for it. Now, in Alaska, oh my, you cannot put an animal in the back of an open vehicle. Alrighty then, whatever you say. Now this next one, some of these I don't even want to know how they got on the books. Obviously something happened, okay? Oh my goodness. Arizona. It's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. This happened back in 1920. That's why I was putting it in the books. But it's like, whatever. I'm not even going to ask. Okay. In Arkansas, okay, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. Just don't know some of these. California, here we go. It's illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7 a.m. I just don't know. Okay, if your canary flew off, just let it go. Okay, just go get another one. I don't know how much they cost or whatever, but I am not even going to ask. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know. Okay. Oh, but in Colorado, which, can get kind of tacky. It's illegal to keep a couch on your porch. So, okay, don't put a couch out there. Go get you a wicker bench or, boy, on Pinterest, there's some great ideas that you could make and do, and it would be almost like a couch, but it won't be a couch. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you get the point. Okay, there you go. All right. Well, this is interesting. In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. I don't want you all, but I don't like rubber pickles. Okay, I like them juicy. I like to drink the pickle juice. Oh, that's just absolutely delicious. In 1948, this is all about the pickle in Connecticut, 2 men were arrested for selling pickles that were unfit for human consumption. The pickles in question did not bounce, so the 2 men were arrested and fined, and the pickles were destroyed. First of all, I didn't even know a pickle could bounce, honestly. I'm going to have to try that. I'm going to have to go to the store, get a jar of pickles, and try to bounce them. I think that's what I'm going to have to end up doing. Great. Oh, goodness gracious. In Delaware, you can't sell dog hair. Why would anybody? I'm not even going to ask. So in Florida, legal parking fees toward animals must be paid. And there's a picture of an elephant inside a van. Now, according to the Country Living, this law took effect in the 1920s when the Ringling Brothers Circus moved its winter show operations to Florida. Finley, Florida. Okay, legal parking fees to our animals must be, whatever. I'm not even, whatever. In Georgia, it is illegal to live on a boat for more than 30 days. Now, why? Oh boy. Huh. I think that's the most craziest thing ever. I just. In Hawaii, it's illegal to place a coin in one's ears. Now, I'm not even going to know. Why would you even want to put a coin in your ear in the first place? What are y'all doing? Idaho, you can't sweep debris in the streets. But hey, it's whatever. Illinois, it's illegal. It's legal. Wait a minute. It's legal for underage culinary students to drink alcohol. So, in 2012, the state passed a law nicknamed Sip and Spit, which allows culinary students under 21 years of age to legally taste by sipping and spitting alcohol beverages based on the reasoning that students need to learn how to taste wine during their early years of culinary school. So, if you want to become a chef or something like that, go to Illinois. That way you can do the sip and spit for you culinary students. Now, this is interesting. In Indiana, it's illegal to ride a horse above 10 miles per hour. And this is due to the high-speed horse races back in the day. So I won't ask. Obviously, something crazy happened. Now this makes sense. In Iowa, you can't throw a brick onto the highway. Well, yeah, you don't want to get somebody killed or hurt, or that's just that's common sense, people. Don't you have common sense? You don't throw bricks on highways. You don't throw stones on highways. My goodness, do we really need that? No, it just calls stupidity and ignorance. That's all that's called. That's all. There ain't nothing else. Jeez. All right, in Kansas, tire screeching is banned. It's not considered unlawful, but painfully annoying to listen to. Well, really? Cool Whip. All righty. Now, in Kentucky, leave it to Kentucky, a woman cannot marry the same man 4 times. So after your 3rd divorce, guess what? You done, honey. You can't do it. Because I guess, maybe, hopefully the 3rd time really is the charm. Oh, wow. In Louisiana, it's illegal to send a surprise pizza. Huh. It's actually considered harassment in Louisiana. Oh, wow. That's interesting, huh? In Maine, it's illegal to park in front of Dunkin' Donuts. I guess this happened here in South Berwick, Maine. They just love their Dunkin' Donuts. So, this law was enacted because the coffee and donut chain is a hotspot, and the parking lot can turn into a mega traffic jam. Well, that is a caffeine rush if there ain't one, huh? So if you're in Maine, you just happen to be in South Berwick, don't park in front of there, okay? They love their Dunkin' Donuts. And just by reading this, you're going to wait a minute. Unless you're regular and they just get yours loaded right off. Well, that's interesting. In Maryland, Sleeveless shirts are banned in public parks. Well, don't understand that one. Something obviously happened. All right. In Massachusetts, it's illegal to tell fortunes without a certification. This law helps prohibit psychics from taking all of your moolah in exchange for false predictions. Now, first of all, if you're going to go there and really believe these people, you're a fool. If you're going there for entertainment purposes to have a good laugh later, whatever. I don't go for killers, but hey, it's whatever. Now, in Michigan, you can't sell your vehicle on Sunday. This was enacted back in 1953. It was due to religious reasons, okay? Time is better spent with family, friends, or at church. Well, I like that law. That's pretty good. I mean, I do. I think Sunday should be a day when families do get together. Have a big old Sunday brunch going on, just uh, sitting around talking, go visit your neighbors or something like that. Just I think everything should be closed and it should be a family day. But my opinion, totally my opinion. Okay. I don't know how they're going to do this one, but hey, let's do this one. Okay. In Minnesota, dirty tires are banned. Well, if that is the case, everybody, guess what you're going to have to do? Take all your tires off because they're always dirty, and we're just going to have to go back to the Flintstones, okay? And everybody get their feet on the ground and start rolling. They're considered a public nuisance. Well, tires are always dirty. If they deposit mud, dirt, or other substance on a street or a highway. Okay. Dirt is dirt. Let's be more specific. I think with this, when they say dirty tires, you need to be more clear for some individuals who need that clearance. Because those people that need that clearance about dirt on their tires bend are also the ones that need on the McDonald's cups that says hot. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to. In Mississippi, nutrition labels cannot be enforced. This happened in 2013. Mm. Hmm. Wow. Well, I'll read you this whole little thing. In 2013, lawmakers barred towns from forcing restaurants to include nutrition information or calorie counts on menus. The same bill, also known as the anti-Bloomberg bill, bans communities from requiring restaurants to limit portion sizes. At least you're kept in the dark when it's cheat day. Oh, in Missouri, beer wrestling, beer. Bear wrestling is banned. Yes. This was put in effect because of animal cruelty. But I guess if they're not being forced to do it, it's okay. But whatever. In Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present. In the first place, why are you giving a rat as a present? Now, the only time I knew this was not even appropriate. It happened. Like you were killed and a rat was put on you because you were ratting out, mafia or whatever. I don't know. Wow. In Nebraska, you can't get married if you have a VD. That's right. In Nebraska, if you have a VD, you can't get married. Yeah, Well, in Nevada, it's illegal to sit on sidewalks. And this is in Reno, Nevada. It interferes with the primary purpose of the sidewalk and threatens public safety. Well, I see a picture of two gentlemen sitting on a sidewalk, and let's just say there's an orange It is the width of 2 chocolate crates. You know, those crates of chocolate milk used to come in and stuff like that? Yeah. That's the width of the sidewalk. I wouldn't even walk on the sidewalk. It's not big enough. Nah, I'm good. So in New Hampshire, it's unlawful to pick up seaweed off the beach. Yeah. In 1973, um, the New Hampshire outlawed carrying or picking up seaweed off the beach at night. It's rumored that in colonial times, seaweed was used as fertilizer and thus was a hot commodity. Well, I never even knew about that one. That's interesting, huh? I didn't even know it could be whatever. Okay. Yeah. In New Jersey, bulletproof vests are banned while committing a crime. So those of y'all who want to commit a crime, don't forget, don't wear your bulletproof vest. You're going to get fined for it. So it was amended in 1999. This Garden state law prohibits people from wearing a bulletproof vest while you're committing or attempting to commit a crime. If caught, oh, yep, like I said, you can be charged separately for it. So, yeah. Oh, I love New Mexico. Here we go. Idiots are banned from voting. Woo! That means some politicians shouldn't be voting. But unfortunately, it does refer to certain type of idiots. Insane persons convicted of felonious or infamous crime. To our knowledge, this crazy law isn't enforced anywhere, elsewhere. Sorry. But yeah, we figured that. Boy, they should broaden the perspectives of the word idiot instead of just insane or those convicted. Let's see. I can think of a lot. Yeah, let's go. All right. Okay. New York. Leave it to New York. Slippers are banned after 10 p.m. Okay. Bad news for those who love rocking some fashionable, comfy slippers. Yeah, Walmart people. All day and night around the house. One old law says that slippers are not to be worn after dark in New York. So listen here. All you crazy folks out there that like to wear their slippers, their onesies, their basically not clothing. Yeah, there's bed clothing and there's public clothing. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know. Now, I'll admit it. When my kids are sick, it's in the middle of the night, you need to go to the store and get some medication. I have done it. I've been in my pajama bottoms, and I did put some shoes on, though. I went to the store, got what they needed, and came home. I ain't gonna lie. It was cold, and I didn't feel like getting changed. I'm not gonna lie. I did that. But when I see you out at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and some of you grown ladies have these onesies on, covers your toes all the way up. Do you know how ridiculous you look? You look ridiculous. But you know what? Yeah. I mean, because I can remember a time when women would go shopping. They have curlers in their hair, but their hair would be covered. But they still have a dress on. Shoes, hose. Women look like women, men look like men. Now we're just like them, they are, us, was, we were. Now listen, my opinion, it's only man and woman. All righty. Now, going back to our laws here. Now we're on North Carolina. Drunk bingo is unlawful. All righty now. So, it's illegal to sell or consume any alcoholic beverage in a room while bingo game is being played. Yeah, I could just imagine why that one came about. I really do. North Dakota. You can't shoot fireworks off after 11 p.m. Yeah. They're banned after 11 p.m. It's a violation disturbing the peace. However, you're safe to fire as early as 8 a.m. So, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night, shoot them off. Oh, I wouldn't even ask. All right, good, yay. In Ohio, it's illegal to sell dyed chickens. Rainbow rabbits and chickens are banned from all sales displays in Akron, Ohio due to animal cruelty violations. And then on the bottom it says, buy peeps instead. You don't have to eat them, just buy the stupid things and have them out and be like, hey, there's my dyed chickens. We won't ask. Okay. No, I don't even understand why this can happen, but there's got to be some good stories behind some of these laws. In Oklahoma, tripping a horse is outlawed. That is animal cruelty. That's just common sense, people. Wow. In Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery. Now, if you're hunting in a cemetery, yeah. Now, this became illegal in the Beaver State after a hunter was charged with harvesting an animal on cemetery grounds. Now, that's just disrespectful. Okay, that's a place where people come to remember and just, you know, that's just common sense. Common sense was going out the door back then. I guess there ain't none now, huh? In Pennsylvania, you're breaking the law if you pay a psychic. Huh. Well, sorry, psychic. Stay out of Pennsylvania because you ain't going to get a dime. All right, so this is kind of interesting. In Rhode Island, it is illegal to race a horse on a highway. This old law from the Ocean State prohibits racing or testing the speed of a horse over a public highway. The failure to comply will result in a $20 fine. Now, you know this is a old law, $20 fine. Y'all probably thinking, hey, that'd be great. Or imprisonment of 10 days or less. That's interesting, huh? South Carolina, you can't play pinball if you're a minor. Mm-mm. Well, it's whatever. South Dakota, it's, oh my word. It's illegal to sleep in the cheese factory. All right, we gotta, okay, here we go. Apparently, this was outlawed with the same logic behind not falling asleep at the wheel. It's not the wisest idea to be operating large machinery while dozing off. However, if the cheese is packaged, you're in the clear to work around the clock. I wouldn't even ask. Huh. Now, this is kind of newer. It's from 2011, Tennessee. Here we go. It's illegal to share your Netflix password. This law is directed at hackers who sell login credentials in bulk. However, other individuals, your friends, who share passwords and don't live under the same roof are also included. Oopsie doopsie. Watch out, Tennessee. They can still come get ya. Okay, this is interesting. In Texas, you can't sell a human eye. So, there goes that, huh? In Utah, biting is banned in boxing. Well, where'd that boxing match take place when was it Tyson that bit somebody on the ear or somebody bit I don't know. Yeah. But why would you bite? That's just childish. That means you're not a real boxer. You don't know how to box. You gotta sit there and bite. Really? In Vermont, it is illegal for women to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval. Well, first of all, I don't wear mine. I hate wearing mine. It makes me want to gag. I can't really, really enjoy my food and get a good taste. But back then, you had to get written permission from your husband. Uh, nah, I'm good. I had to get mine out. I was a smoker for 20 some years. Yeah. So, you know what? Didn't matter if I brushed my teeth every day or nothing. They fell out because of my smoking. So if you want to keep your teeth, quit smoking. That's as simple as that. That's how that all rolls. Oh, I'm not going to go to Virginia. In Virginia, you can't go trick-or-treating if you're over 14 years old. Well, and plus with the same ordinance, you can't go trick-or-treating after 8. Now, I remember going trick-or-treating. And our costumes were these plastic things they're big enough to put over your clothes if it was cold or not cold or whatever. Then you had these plastic faces that you would put on. And that was it. That was your Halloween costume. Now they got all kinds of crazy, crazy, crazy things out there. So I don't have to admit, some of those outfits back in the day were kind of creepy looking. I don't know. Woo! Now this is interesting. In Washington State, okay, it's illegal to attach a vending machine to a utility pole. I'm not even going to ask. Because sometimes you think about this, you're like, well, this one makes sense. In West Virginia, hats are banned in theaters. Now, this is an old law, obviously, because hardly any women wear hats these days. And, of course, it blocks people's views and it makes common sense if you're in a theater. But, not to wear your hats so people can see around you. If you want to wear your hat, go sit in the back row. Okay, that way you don't have to take your hat off and nobody will complain about they can't see the movie. So, it's whatever. It's back then when women looked like women, dressed like women. But it doesn't really matter what century or year it was because you still have the same thing that you have now. It was less, it was not acceptable back then, but it happened. Now it has been accepted. Even though there's laws and they try to crack down on this, try to crack down on that. Yeah. It's another whole subject, girlfriend. Now, in Wisconsin, butter substitutes are banned without permission. So an eating establishment may not serve margarine as a substitute for butter unless requested by the customer in fear of sudden allergic reactions. Interesting. I wonder when that one came on the books. What the heck? All right. So in Wyoming, buildings that cost $100,000 plus must display pricey artwork. Okay. Well, you know what? It's all, yeah. That's, craziness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I could go on for days about some of these crazy laws, but I need to get over here. I'll probably come back on and do some crazy laws later. But hey, y'all have a good one. All right, it's Thursday, which I think somebody calls it Thirsty Thursday.